And as always, we're going to be looking for accurate context, good risk management, and always exercising good patience.
Everybody who's traded has gone through periods of time where their strategy hasn't worked.
Where if not a hard stop, you should reevaluate the trades you're in based on time.
That's what we're here for, is to put ourselves in the best success. A trading routine does that, builds that habit, lets you know what to work on, what to reflect on, and what to improve on the next day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Make HOAG Money, Monday, the 8th of May. This is me. I'm senior performance coach here at Top Step. I've been around the block a couple of times here and looking forward to seeing if we can find any good opportunities this afternoon. This is the CFTC disclaimer. We should know it by heart. It says that futures and forex trading contains considerable risk and is not for every trader. Of course, we should only be using risk capital because these are leveraged products. We do stand the opportunity to lose more than our initial investment. We should only be using risk capital, which to me is money that I can afford to lose. Past performance is never indicative of future results in anything here. We're not suggesting the purchase or sale of anything here. This is for educational purposes only. This is a live account. This is my account, and you guys are going to come up with the trade ideas. Of course, hypothetical and simulated performance results do have certain limitations, like no accountability, no rules, and no consequences. So today we are looking at the S&Ps. Here's the rules for Make HOAG Money. I have the center of the universe, my dog Lacey here, moosing me. Probably needs to go out, but we'll get her out here in a little bit. We do expect kindness and respect above everything. There's always differences of opinions in trading and markets. It's what makes them so good. Of course, we're going to have anybody that would like to talk have the opportunity to talk. We're all going to be involved in the decisions, however. Context of any trades you're taking would be helpful. We're going to use the chat rooms in YouTube and on the Zoom side to discuss trades. We're going to be focusing on the MES for opportunities for now. We don't want to trade just to trade. We're not going to take losing trades, which is meant to be a joke. We know there are losses in trading. We just got to cut them and move on. And of course, feedback is vital for Make HOAG Money. If you have ideas of what you'd like to see, let me know at jhoagland@topstep.com, JHOAGLAND at topstep.com. Here is the platform. Let's see what's happened here in the last couple of minutes. We have the overnight high up here. We've been basically, what are we thinking? I guess I'm having a slow internet issue here right now. Apparently that's been resolved. But so what are we thinking? What are we looking at? It's good to see everybody. Hello, Daniel, Will. Good afternoon, Timothy, Gnostic, Alan. We're right at the high here. It's been a very small range-bound day. Good afternoon, Mert. From Istanbul, Turkey. I used to bartend for a guy who came from Istanbul, Turkey. A little place in Chicago called the Half Shell. Little seafood joint, Danny Dennisman from Istanbul, Turkey. Good afternoon, Sarah Hall, JT, up 429. He'll take it. You know what I did today? I did nothing. Feel like I missed a couple of things, but I didn't do anything. So, JT, that's a really good day. I'm proud of you. Hello, Ben. Ben, you want to chat today? Scott's up for pizza. Let's order a pizza. There you go. There you go. Charles basically did nothing too. Yeah, I just didn't do anything. Didn't see much. Very narrow range here in the S&Ps. Joe did nothing too. Is that Joe D? Hello, Fanami. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Yeah, there wasn't much to do, huh? What was that big drop here about a half hour or so ago? I couldn't find anything on the news. Now we're right back at the highs. Took out the high. Typically, I'm thinking that the market is likely to remain range bound. You know, I'm thinking about a short up here in a cheap way to see if we get another rotation lower. It's the Slews report. It seems like more like the snooze report. Yeah, loan officer. Yeah, I did see that. It was kind of hard to determine what that was going to do to the markets, which didn't do much. Ben was asked if you wanted to chat today. I understand if you don't. That's all right. You may be somewhere it's not easy to talk. I get it. So I'm kind of wondering what to do here, if anything. Charles, how does Make HOAG Money work? Well, we sit and we take a look at the markets. If anybody wants to share and speak, if you're in the YouTube side or if you're in the Zoom side, I can make it so you'll be able to hear, you'll be able to speak, you'll be able to show your charts, that kind of stuff. But what I'm waiting for and what I'm looking for is for trade ideas from all of you and opportunities to have you make me some money. Sounds like fun. No risk for you. Not a lot of risk for me either, but I'm for reals wouldn't short this, honestly. Okay. Alan would said sat on hands for the rest of the day. There you go. 3K. Wow, long oil at OJA for 31 ticks, 10 contracts. Geez, trading big. But hey, that paid today, right? So, well, I'll tell everybody now. We're starting something kind of new for the morning session. Top Step TV, I think, is going to start tomorrow. So we're going to do the prep as usual, and then we're going to go straight into Make HOAG Money. Now, I don't know, or I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to be able to have everybody on the YouTube side or the Zoom side for Make HOAG Money. This is a project in process, and so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But if you're watching the prep, we'll, have the prep and then have a little conversation, I think, before the open. And we'll do Make HOAG Money at the usual time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be on YouTube only. So my Zoom folks. So Ben says, okay, looks like a good short. Risk the high of the overnight high. All right, well, let's vote on that. Do we want to look at a fade against the high here today? I've got the poll going on the Zoom side. And I'll start a poll here. Short against the highs. And here is your poll. Short against the highs, yes or no? Short against the highs, yes or no? The more people that vote, the better the vote's going to be. You got 61% have voted in the Zoom meeting, and it's 83% to yes. Short down to VWAP could be worth the risk. Let me get VWAP on here. Down to 49, about down to about 50. Not much there, but Kevin says the NASDAQ just pushed to new highs. He says the ES will too. Let's see here, NASDAQ. And new highs. Took out the overnight high a while ago. NASDAQ is just strong as can be, isn't it? Mert says up, up, up. No, since NASDAQ has already hit the high. Well, we've got a pretty solid yes here on the Zoom side. We're pretty much divided in Zoom. Here's the results. 21 votes, not bad, not bad. 52 to 47. NASDAQ in beast mode. That's what we're doing here. Hey, hi, Greg. Good to see you. We're working at 56 for an offer. Kevin's long at 53.75. He's looking for it to go the other direction. But again, we've got 83% like this idea on the Zoom side. Charles says to keep it kind of tight. If we do get short, don't expect much. Yeah, it's kind of gotten away now, for sure. For sure. Well, I hope everybody had a nice weekend. I had a rock star weekend. We had a party on Friday night and a party on Saturday night. Both of them had open bars, so that's dangerous. The Sunday fun day at some friend's house, but didn't do much drinking yesterday. Had a nice steak on flat grill. You guys like those flat grills? Yeah, it got away from us here, didn't it? Vince short 55.75. Nice entry there, Vince. A flat grill is like, it's an outdoor grill, but it's like a griddle on top. It's like what? Yeah, I guess kind of like a griddle, but you season it real good with some good oils, and it was really good. Gabriel, we had steak on it last night, and sometimes I'll even cook steak on a cast iron skillet. Boy, it's good. So it's like it's almost like a big flat cast iron skillet, these flat grills. Charles likes them. We had some mushrooms on there. We had baked potatoes, and we kind of Finished them on the flat grill, so they were kind of crispy. Steaks were good. Not bad. I've always been a charcoal guy myself, but this flat grill idea is kind of growing on me. Yeah, I've always been I don't like the gas, like regular grills. I prefer wood-fired or charcoal, whatever. I still have one. I don't have any tanks of gas laying around here, but I kind of enjoyed that flat grill last night. Joe shorted at 30, 53.75 on the retrace. All right, we'll try it. What's our risk? Whoop. Oh. Oh. I could see above the regular trading hour high. Thanks, Joe. Rusty does the steak on the cast iron skillet on the grill. Charles is making copycat Chipotle chicken tonight. Everybody loves Chipotle. I never got it. Kids always loved it. I don't know, man. I cook at home a lot because, well, I'm pretty good at it. It's got to be a pretty good restaurant, or so I have something unique for me to really go crazy over restaurants. Shenanigans afoot. Charles, I'm for reals. No, Greg. We were trying to get short. I'm inclined to agree. I think our trade is off now. We're right in the middle. We'll take another look and see where it goes from here. We were trying to get short 56. By the time we got done voting, it had gone away from us. Let's get the S&P back up here. Yeah, that was right to VWAP. Yeah, Chad, it might. I mean, you look at the profile from today. Let's look at the E-mini S&P. This is a prominent point of control, very even bell curve. The market did a very good job of facilitating trade today, but I would think that the volume is going to be very long, very short, very small. Yeah. So if that's the case, price may go looking for new areas to facilitate trade in the coming session. So what do you want to do there, Greg? What are we thinking? Almost got to the IB halfback. Edwards says long or stay out. Kevin's long the NASDAQ, 39.50, exit 56. Alan's turned his screens off. Don't be sorry. It's going to 59 quarter. If you're long 39 half, you could already be out at 56. Well, close. We got to be faster with this. What do you guys think? What's a better way to do this? Just ask, hey, if you guys want to take this trade, say yes or no. And then just chime it into the chat. Does that work better than polling? Afternoon, George. Lacey, the center of the universe, says hello back. It does. I mean, it's easier on Zoom, but we're not going to be using Zoom. We're going to be using YouTube starting tomorrow. I don't think we're going to be on Zoom anymore. Boatin likes the polling. Yes, Scott, you do. You have to be flat by 3:09:59 Central Time. Central Time, not Eastern Time. Top Step TV is the prep into Make HOAG Money, into guest speakers. We're just getting it started. We've got a lot of the technical issues hopefully taken care of. We'll find out a little bit tomorrow. We're gonna have another host with me. Jack, our good friend Jack, is going to be doing the Top Step TV with me. And so we're trying to line up a lot of professional traders, a lot of educators, a lot of traders that are in the Top Step program to discuss, how trading is, doing and what are we doing and all of those good things. A lot of folks wanted more, so we're going to try and bring them more. What do you think? Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, we're only going to be using one platform. I don't think we're going to be using Zoom anymore for it because the prep is just on YouTube, so we're just going to stay on YouTube. No more Zoom meetings, I fear, for Make HOAG Money. Okay, Joe, take care. Well, pay-per-view cage match. Jack's a lot younger than I am. I probably won't have much luck in that cage match. Group coaching will remain. That's not going to change. As a matter of fact, it may expand. It may move to YouTube as well. I don't know what we're going to do with that just yet, but we're still going to be having that. Maybe we'll have it more often. I don't know. Depends on what you guys want. You're the ones that are running this ship here. It's through your suggestions, ideas, how we've been able to continually get better at what we're doing and hopefully do better for you. That's the goal, right? Linda, we're not short. We got a couple of guys that are long. No, well, yeah, I know. That's the thing, Greg, is we won't be able to have people talk. So we're trying to figure out all this stuff. But, at least there's, Greg, here's a suggestion you should email in. Send it to me and I'll suggest it and we'll see if we can't figure it out. We can set up, a kind of a round robin where, let's say you want to come on. Well, we'll give you one session a month where you'll be able to join us and talk during Make HOAG Money. And Ben, you want to come on? We'll set up time for you. You'll get a special link. You'll come in. You got to have a camera. You got to have a microphone. And you'll be able to talk through Make HOAG Money with us. I think that's a good idea. I mean, it'll be kind of one at a time, but it's still. I like that idea. It'll take some kind of admin on our end, and I don't know if our producer is going to be down with that, but we can certainly try, and from time to time, no problemo. Yeah, because I'd like to get Matt. Those that want to talk, you'd have the opportunity to get on a schedule and talk. Yeah, it sounds like an idea. I know we might want to hear my brother Randolph once in a while. That would be all right. Goolsby. Getting the vibes that a credit squeeze is beginning. Wow. He's finally getting the vibes. Yeah, that's a good idea, Rusty Golfer. I mean, we're kind of experiencing that now, and there have been a couple of really good questions. Brett, good to see you. Good. There have been a couple of questions already, like, what is the probability of a move away from this area tomorrow? And, whenever I see a very prominent, even bell curve on a day time frame, I'm looking for that tomorrow. I'm looking for a move away from this area tomorrow. What do we have as far as information tomorrow? We don't really have anything. We got a couple of talking feds, some short-term bill announcements, small business optimism index. That's at 6 a.m. Eastern time. That's 5 o'clock in the morning here. That's not going to probably be affecting much, but CPI on Wednesday, that should be a doozy. Some inflation expectations from the Atlanta Fed on Wednesday, EIA petroleum status report. Don't see any talking Feds on the schedule just yet, but they'll be popping up. Thursday, jobless claims and PPI, and then, that's largely it except for talking Feds, Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday, but tomorrow, nothing major. That CPI number, a lot of folks will be waiting for it. And even still, with the expectation that traders will be getting out or positioning or hedging for anything that might happen on Wednesday. I still think we're not going to stay, in this range. We may overlap it on either side, but I'm looking for a bigger range tomorrow, even with no data, because of how small and even curved this bell curve is. This is crazy. Crazy for being so lonely. Today is considered evening inventory? No. Well, the London markets are closed. But, we're still doing okay as far as volumes can. As of 2 o'clock, we are approximately 15% lower in volume than we were at this time on Monday. Pretty substantial. But we'll probably still do over 3 billion in volume, and that's with the London session closed. So, it's taking us back to the volume on the 1st of May was 3.3 billion shares. It's a yawner though today, isn't it? We bounced off VWAP 3 times. Do we try it? It's point of control. I don't like trading point of control, especially on range-bound days like this. Edward agrees. I think he says it feels like bear bait. But no, this is regular trading hours. Look at the volume is low, but it's regular. Yeah, I'm with you, Charles. Don't diddle in the middle, because you can't manage the risk. While my trading screen gently weeps. George Harrison wrote a song kind of like that, right? But I don't think he was trading S&Ps. Ben, you're camera shy. You got that handsome picture of you on your Zoom thing whenever you share your charts. Yes, that is true. Will, it is not gentle, that's for sure. Rusty golfer, it's too late to try for me. I'm just trying to find something to entertain us till the end of the day here. Oh, you changed it the other day. So it's not a picture of you anymore? We won't get to see your smiling face? The anchored VWAP, where is it anchored? This VWAP is anchored at 5 o'clock last night when the market opened. I know there are VWAPs you can anchor further back. Highs and lows. Well, this, like what time frame highs and lows? This is another challenge we're going to have when it's all on YouTube is there's like a 10-second delay. which kind of bums me out. Hey, Greg, gotcha.
Hey, Mr. Hope, what's up?
What's happening?
All right, this one is going to be very easy. Me and you could both calculate the initial balance, right? So I'm anticipating a loan back to the IBI. Starting on the 1 minute chart, we have a small.
Oh, you and your 1 minute chart. You're trying to give me a heart attack.
No, not exactly though. But remember, we're in short time frame, so we're trying to see what the market is doing right now. So far, we tested the half back of the initial balance, and then on my MACD, we have a divergence, making a higher high while making a double bottom. So we can mitigate risk. To jump in now, stop loss at 41.49, take profit 56, which is the IB high.
41.49.
Yes, we have to jump in right now. We have to go right now.
We're already in.
Okay.
So
and then
56.
Take profit. Let's be extra. Right. Let's be extra conservative. Stop loss is 49. That's a 3-to-1.
How do you figure?
If we came in at 41, stop loss 49. That's 2 points.
Well, we just know we're 41. What?
No. I'm sorry, 51.
Well,
we came in at 51.
I just got in when you said let's think about doing that. We're in at 52 and a half.
52. Okay, so that's +4. That's about 1 and 2.5.
Yeah, it's about
like
even.
1 to 1.
Yeah, it's about a 1 to 1.
Yeah, it's about even. Yeah, let's go. I feel confident.
Now you're only confident to 56. We're not going any higher.
I don't want to roll because it's a range bound day. We could break out, but we're getting close to 4 o'clock, so let's be conservative. But if you wanna sweeten the pot, you can.
What? Or buy another one down to 51?
I don't think we're gonna get down there, but it's possible. Yeah.
Well, if we put it in there, no way the market's going to let us get it.
At 51. Oh, so we're not in now.
Well, we're in. We're in at 52 and a half.
Right.
You were, very aggressive, and I just said, okay, well, Greg says so. We're doing it.
Yeah. Let's get in. Let's get in. It's out at 56 flat.
Order rejected.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
I got to expand my risk on this account. Vince he'll sell it to me, he says. Brad.
Big old money, man.
Yeah, well, we try, huh? Ben's shorting at 52.75 value high.
Oh, I don't know, Ben, about this one. I hope you don't get burned. I feel real good about this, Mr. Hogue. Got the EMA 9 and 20s crossing. MACD divergence using 9 and 50. Got a target IB high.
If you want to still talk when we're on YouTube, this better be a winner. We're going to make it performance-based.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. I like a little pressure.
I'm just kidding.
Like a little pressure.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
all right. Oh, look, $100, guys. All right. Let's get out of here. I took $100, man.
Did you?
I took 100. Yeah, I did. I took 100.
Nice.
I took 100, Mr. Hogue. Yeah, man.
Edward. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Mm-hmm. I incorporated a new indicator, right? But
Another
it
one?
uses range. No. But this one is better. I took off a lot. This is for intraday, and it helped me substantially. So that's why I asked you for the times earlier, just so I can understand what the IBs are for each asset, right? Once I set the asset, it gives me all the range extensions, the 50%, the two standard deviations of that day, and to keep myself confined to the initial balance levels is amazing. I could show you if you want me to. It's on my phone.
Let's see. We got time.
Yeah. You'll love this. Okay, so let me I go to the Zoom. Let me go to the Zoom. Let me wait for the permission. I didn't get the permission yet.
Intraday value area high.
So where do I go to share video at?
You just share screen.
Oh, share. Yeah. Correct. Screen. Start broadcast. All right, this is my mobile phone, so let me see.
Holy crap, I've never seen this before.
Hold on. All right, so we can go to the chart. I'm going to simplify the scheme. I'm going to take off all these stuff, right? So this is the initial balance, right?
You're really doing this on a phone.
No, yeah, that's why I went quick.
I see.
But the most important part,
IB high, IB low.
Right. You see the 50% here?
Yep.
That's a 50%. This is the 50% being extrapolated to the high and to the low, and then we have the second standard deviation and the third one, right? So then now I can see the market react to these levels and then apply my indicators to see the strength towards these levels, right? And I think that's where the advantage is. That's where the edge is. So when I just for a quick thing, when I went to the 1 minute chart, right? This is when I went to the 1 minute chart. I seen this divergence right here at 1529 and 1516. Then I went to the MACD. What do we have? You see, we made a higher low while we made a double bottom. That's why I said let's go for it. So that's what made me say let me jump in. Right. And then I get the 20-day max, the min, and the average within the IB delta. So now when there's an open session, you feel more prepared. You understand where price wants to go, where it don't want to go. It increases the confidence, Mr. Ho. And that's all because of you.
Well, you're smarter than I am. I'm a caveman.
But you have the experience, It's like I need the whole MacBook and 3 calculators. You just need.
I don't know.
What's the calculator that begins with an A with the beads? What they call it again?
With the what?
There's a calculator that they used to do math with. It begins with an A, but they use beads.
Abacus.
Abacus, yes. That's all you need, Mr. Ho. While we need a MacBook. You know what I'm saying?
The abacus. Yeah. A slide rule, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm. But needless to say, because I've seen the IB half back of today, the 1 minute MACD divergence, EMA cross, that's what made me say let's go. So another win for Make HOAG Money.
Yes, get the abacus.
Get the abacus. Oh man, I feel like I'm saying goodbye, man. But abacus. All good things come to an end, Mr. Ho. So I appreciate every verbal interaction with you.
Well, I appreciate you too. So here we go.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Here we can buy an abacus. You can buy an abacus on Amazon. Here it is.
There we go. Yep. That's all Mr. Hoag needs.
Yes, that and a children's glockenspiel.
And maybe a bear keg for when things get rough.
Bottle of bourbon.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man.
Well, who was that? Somebody said he called the 10% rule. We're a little late for that. That was Will. And he says it's working out. Call the 10% rule. You know what the 10% rule is, don't you? Greg? Greg, the 10% rule is whenever a price gets within 10% of the profit target, you can take it and call it a full profit target hit. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to let this play out all the way to this. It's getting pretty late. What are we looking at as far as MOCs? 142 million to the buy side. Whatever that's going to do for us. We got value kind of closing in on us now. Delta up 3,700. Let me make sure that's correct. 5,100. No, it's higher than it's showing on this. If I F-bomb this, let's see what it looks like then. Yep, now it's right. Nope, now it's wrong. Still 5,100 positive delta. Yeah, he's still here.
Mr. Hogue is still in?
Yeah, you're there. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still in.
my mic was muted. Sorry.
That's okay.
I heard that 10% stuff. I heard that. I was talking back to you, but
Yeah.
yeah, I hear it. 10% of your profit target.
I think it actually traded, but we didn't get filled yet. There, now we're filled. Ta-da!
Hold on. Phil, to what side? Oh, we went. Oh, we got there.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah, nice job.
Let's
Woohoo!
go. Let's go. Look at that to the T.
Yeah, pretty much.
One more question. It's regarding to the IB times from earlier, right? I know you said, so this just correct my mindset. The question is, would I be better overall if I were to use the New York session volume on all the assets in terms of from 9:30 to 10:30? Would that be a good idea, or are you allowed to say that?
Well, I mean, that early in the session, unless you're watching it in real time, it's going to be kind of hard to judge whether the New York Stock Exchange volume is higher or lower.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's something I look at throughout the day and day over day. You know, how's the volume doing? We picked up a little volume after 2:30, 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So it picked up a little bit. We're gonna do over 3 billion today, but it's not gonna be that good.
I think I said it wrong. So when I said the New York section, meaning starting your IB time at 9:30 to 10:30.
Eastern or Central?
Well, Eastern. Well, I'm New York, so it'll be 8:30, 9:30 for you.
Uh-huh.
But whenever the New York market opens, always best to do it when that asset opens.
Like, what do you mean? Like 5 o'clock?
Gold opens at 7:20, 8:20
Right.
Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
Would you use 8:20 to 9:20, or you continue to use 9:30 to
For
10:30?
for the initial balance?
Right.
It depends on the platform. Like this platform. Hang on a second. Gold. This platform allows me to open this chart at 7:20. Okay.
Oh.
So this platform only allows me to open the bar at 7:30.
Okay, so you have a 10-minute difference.
Right. Right. So this is the
So-
7:30 bar. There's less and less volume, I think, between 7:20 and 7:30 because most platforms don't allow you to do that.
Okay.
Right. So if we open at the 7:30 open here, we have the opening range at the high of the session. What about on the 7:20 open? I got to pull it up here again. Hang on. We do not. We have both sides.
Interesting.
So I think either is fine as long as you do it consistently. If you use the 7:20 open, use the 7:20 open. If you use the 7:30 open, use the 7:30 open.
Thank you. That was my idea. If you're gonna pick a time, stick to it and
Yes.
live with the results from that time.
Consistency is key, right?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ho. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You betcha.
Depart, mind over marks, patience, allowing the daytime to set itself.
Yeah, that's what I did today.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
I did nothing today. Until now. Till make HOAG money. I just wasn't doing it.
So even on a inside day, you don't like inside days then?
I do. But looking at the range from today, it's 20 points. So if I'm risking 5 points to get into a trade, I want to see 10, which is a full rotation to low of value. So when you read mind over when you read mind over markets, there's non-trend days and there's non-trend days. There's days you probably just shouldn't do anything because your risk is, let's say, 5 points up here. The point of control is about 5 points. Your first exit is 1-1. If you get the second exit, it's 2-1. It's not that big of an opportunity unless something changes.
Yeah, I agree with that mindset because you could risk wrecking account because the range is so tight and you want to get a good entry and it's hard to get the 2-1.
Right. Now, if this was a 30-point range-bound day, I'd be much more apt to do something. But I mean, you kind of got to get used to what the market is doing, though. I mean, when the S&Ps are grinding higher and eating shorts all the way up and grinding higher and grinding higher and grinding higher, you may get a streak of days where you're at 10 to 15 points for the entire day.
Like last week.
So when the market is in that kind of mode, you're going to have to learn how to use it. You're going to have to learn how to do it, which, I can tighten up the risk. I can trade bigger because I'm tightening up the risk.
Correct.
And then, with any luck, it remains range bound. We just traded up to 56, right? Went up to 56 quarter. So had we taken the short up here, we could have risked, 2 to 3 points. And then if we do get a rotation back to the point of control, that's worth it. And even better, to a low of value from up here, that's worth it. But, how often do you get the opportunity to take 2 points of risk to look for 10 or 20 points? Not that often.
Correct.
But the range bound days give you that opportunity. But I wasn't taking anything else today. I wasn't thinking we're going to get a full rotation lower. Could happen, but I doubt it.
Like the IB studies really allows you to see what kind of day it could be.
It's
Man,
the
man.
first sign, if you can figure out the day type
Yeah.
early, then you're in the money, man. You're making money.
It's fascinating. I realized that since around 10:30, 11. I realized that. I said, hold up, range is pretty small. We tried to attempt the high of the IB and rejected it instantly. I'm like, oh.
Well, here's something. Greg, when we left the opening of the IB here, we took out the low of the IB pretty early. We couldn't take it out late up here. We took out the IB again lower, rejected. When we took out the high of the IB up here, that really increases the probability of a range bound rest of the session.
Especially with the huge rejection around 2. It's just pure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Not that.
I wasn't looking for that, but yeah, that was.
I missed that one at 2 o'clock. Around 2, I missed it.
Mm-hmm. So
Market is sneaky, man.
yeah,
Dump on you.
it certainly is, and seems to be getting sneakier. But we can be smarter than that.
Exactly, and that's the aim of the game.
Yep.
The aim of the game.
Yep. All right, folks. I got to run. I will.
Thank you, Mr. Hoag.
We'll see you guys later on. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks, everybody, for
You're welcome,
coming.
my man.
Your thoughts and ideas, awesome.